Check, check, check. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Clearmont, Florida, as we get ready for today's baseball game between Suffolk and your Mount St. Joseph Lions. A morning game today, 9 a.m. start, so we're going to get the first pitch here in a couple of minutes. Before that, we'll go over the starting lineups for you. For head coach Anthony Del Prate's team, it'll be number 4, Garrett Roberts leading off, the designated hitter. Number 2, Johnny Gilbride will bat second and play shortstop. Number 3, Harry Painter will play first base and bat third. Number 21, Max Iario will play center field and bat fourth. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 7, Max Martin. Batting sixth, number 1, the left fielder, Alex Sorrento Burns. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 14, Jack Mihelchek. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 6, Sam Armbruster. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 12, Cole Hilliard. And on the bump for Suffolk will be number 13, Brett Buckland. For your Mount St. Joe Lions, leading off, number 1, center fielder Anton Meir. Batting second, number 27, the second baseman Jake Lawson. Batting third today, number 12, the designated hitter Andrew Harrison. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 36, Brennan Martin. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 19, Kevin Schaff. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 50, Jackson Gutzweiler. Batting seventh over at third base today, number 14, Ethan Mason. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 15, Will Record. Batting ninth, back in the lineup after a little bit of an injury problem, number 23, Jordan Harley. He'll be in left. And on the mound for the Lions will be number 29, Jeff Kist. Jeff coming into the game, he's had 3 appearances. This will be his first start. In 3 2/3, allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Opponent's batting average .231. As we mentioned, on the bump for Suffolk will be Brett Buckland. And hang with me as I get his numbers here. Got him in here somewhere. At least I thought I did. There we go. There we found him. Associate producer Blake Watson helped me found that. And his numbers are, he started 1 game, so this will be his, and he had 1 game in relief, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earns, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, batting average against 200. So pretty impressive numbers. And, you know, again, very limited innings, only 2 walks in 7 innings, so it looks like he's going to be around the plate. Coaches are at home plate going over ground rules. We are on the main field here in Auburndale. The fields pretty much are all the same. This one's just, they call it the main field. There's a little bit, few more grandstands. They got some covers over the grandstands, but it's pretty much the same. 330 down the lines, and the gap is about 365, 370. So they're all pretty cookie cutter type of fields. My associate producer today, Jake, is going to hang out here with me, and Jake Ayler, and he's going to be doing the stats, and we're going to have Caden Morris doing the scoreboard to our right. He pitched in I guess today's Wednesday. Get our days mixed up. We're down here in Florida on Monday. The Lions so far 1-2 on the trip, split with Ohio Northern on Sunday, and did drop to Central Iowa on Monday, and off yesterday, and getting ready to play Suffolk. They're out of Boston area, and we're getting ready to play ball here in a minute. So we will step aside for a minute. We'll be back for the opening pitch here and on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back. Getting ready for the first pitch here as Jeff Kiss is finishing up his warm-ups. Might be a minute or two early here. Bright sunshine here. The field's still pretty damp from the dew overnight, and they do, have a sprinkler system. So it's probably going to be a half hour to 45 minutes till this dew really burns off. So there could be some issues the first couple innings, fielding and throwing the ball on this wet grass. It's natural grass with dirt infield. And I know a lot of us were used to playing on turf back home, but this is the natural surface. So Jeff is getting ready to finish his warm-ups, and Suffolk comes in with a record of 5-2, 1-1 at home, 4-1 on neutral fields. And throw down by Jackson Gutzweiler, and we're ready to start here. Leading off will be Garrett Roberts, the designated hitter. Garrett comes in hitting .348 in limited bats. He does have 3 triples on the young season. So he's off to a good start. His on-base percentage is .500, so that's outstanding. He swings it from the left side. And he kicks and fires. First pitch is a fastball just outside. This game is underway. Lines around the infield. Ethan Mason at third. Kevin Shaft at short. Jake Lawson second. Brennan Martin at first. There's a fastball in the outside corner for a strike. Outfield left to right. Justin Harley in left. Anton Meir in center. Will Record in right. Behind the plate, Jackson Gutzweiler. Kissed out of the stretch. Fastball swung on and missed. Good fastball. You see more and more of that these days where guys are throwing out of the stretch. It's obviously more of a comfort thing. And, years ago you never saw that unless maybe you were a closer. But now you'll see more and more guys throwing out of the stretch. Pitch, fastball, bounce to Lawson. Second, tricky hop. Jake stays with it, makes a throw to Brennan Martin for the first out. So routine ground ball that popped up on Jake at the last second. He hung with it, made a nice play. So that's the first out of the inning. Yeah, that'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Johnny Gilbride. Swings it from the right side. First pitch is just down, ball 1. Gilbride coming in hitting .357 with a couple home runs and 11 runs batted in on this early in the year. So he's off to a good start also. Kiss delivers, that ball's down, bounces away from Gutzweiler. Nobody on base, so no harm, no foul. 2 balls, no strikes. Temperature not quite as warm today. Looking for about a high in the 60s today. Last couple days have been in the 80s. Sun's kind of popping in and out, but there is no threat of rain. 2 balls, no strikes. That's swung on and fouled at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kiss peers in. Stretch. Here comes a 2-1. That swung on and grounded hard past Mason at third down the left field line. Over to cut it off Harley. Big round by Gilbride, but he holds him to a long single. So a really nice play out in left field by Jordan Harley to keep him to a single. So Suffolk has their first base runner. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 3, Harry Painter. Harry swings it from the right side also. Harry coming in, leading the team in hitting .448. 3 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs, 13 runs batted in. So he's really off to a good start. Stretch. That ball's down for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Lions in double play depth. Shaft's a little bit more towards the hole, expecting him to pull. Lawson hugging second base a little. There's a wild pitch in the dirt. Gets away from Gutzweiler. He'll hustle after it to hold as Gilbride advances to second. So Suffolk with a runner in scoring position. here as they bat in the top of the first. Single game today. They do have a JV doubleheader tomorrow, and then another varsity doubleheader on Friday, single on Saturday to end the trip. Stretch. Good lead out at second. 2 balls, no strikes. Swung on and missed, strike one. When this game finishes, please flip over to and check out our softball games. They have a doubleheader starting at 12 o'clock today, so be able to listen to all 3 today. We have streamed for baseball. Unfortunately for softball, we can't stream that, but you can listen to Blake Watson. He'll be doing softball. Breaking ball. That's fouled off. Good breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Kiss has battled back after being behind 2-0. Two balls, 2 strikes. Delivery, fastball down and in. That's chopped up the middle. Chaff with a really nice play as he goes behind second base, does it 360 and throws to Martin for the out as Gilbride advances to third. Really good play there by Kevin Schaff, the shortstop. Took a hit away from Painter. So that'll bring up Max Iorio in the 4-hole, number 21. Max hitting .321 on the year with 4 doubles. So offensively, as a team, they're hitting .292 right now. And Max is going to he swings it from the left side. Fastball down in the dirt, and that's going to score a run on a wild pitch. So, boy, it's a tough one there. You get 2 outs, you get the runner only to third, and he scores on a wild pitch. So Suffolk takes a 1-0 lead. As Iorio stands in there now with the bases empty. Kiss stretches. Here it comes. Fastball right in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Early in the season, the line pitching staff has struggled with control. I know that's been a big concern of pitching coach Chris Doros. Just not throwing enough strikes. Nice breaking ball. That's fouled down the third base line. Count runs 1 and 2. But it's a young Lions pitching staff. A lot of young arms. A few veterans mixed in there. But you hope as the year goes on, the control gets better. Obviously the first couple times on the mound, a little bit of nerves and things. Being in a college uniform for the first time, that's fouled off over third base behind the Lions dugout. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peers in for the sign. Stretch. Here it comes. Breaking ball down and in. It looks like it hit him, and it did. So he's going to get his base. So they'll have a 2-out base runner. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 7, Max Martin. Max going to swing it from the right side. Max hitting .294 on the young season. Couple of doubles and a triple, 3 runs batted in. Kissed out of the stretch. He's going to check the runner, and he throws it away down the right field line. Martin's charging after. He's going to try to go to third. A good throw's got a shot offline. So that'll be a 2-base throwing error on Kist. So now they have another base runner on third now with 2 outs. He asked for the umpire for a new ball. Again, awful wet after skidding down the right field line. So you have to throw a pitch here to Martin. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball up. 1 ball, no strikes. So the kind of things that have kind of haunted the Lions so far this year from a pitching side, walk and wild pitch, a throwing error, and Suffolk on the board. That's grounded into left field, a base hit. That'll be an RBI single for Max Martin. At this point, the run is unearned, but we'll have to see how the inning plays out. So that makes the score 2-0. Wasn't hit real hard, but just out of the reach of Kevin Schaff, made a valiant effort. Coach Chris Doris is going to take a walk to the mound, try to settle down, kiss a little bit here. Long ball game, 1 9-inning game here, and a lot of time for the Lions to catch up. But you want to settle him down here, try to get out of the inning, and just checking with him, making sure everything's okay. So that's the first trip by the Lions. Umpires for today's game: Aaron Brown behind the plate, John Haskin on the bases. We were teasing with them off air that we won't talk bad about them as long as they make every call right. So having a little fun with the umpires. Stretch. Pitch. That's balls down. 1 ball, no strikes. As Alex Sorrentino Burns steps in. Swings it from the right side. Ball 2. He's hitting 160 on the young season. He's 4 for 25 with a couple of doubles. Martin gets his lead off first. Throw, swung on, a little grounder to Mason. He bobbles the ball, and the Lions commit their second error of the inning. That's a fielding error on Ethan. That'll bring up Jack Mihalchek. Jack swings it from the right side. Jack coming in hitting .429, limited bats. He's 3 for 7, but off to a good start. Stretch. First pitch, a fastball right in there, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Long look in. Runners take their leads. The 0-1. Fastball just missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sun's kind of trying to peek out from behind the clouds. The sun is down the right field line in a foul territory right now. As the day goes on, obviously the sun will move. Pitch, that's a breaking ball that stays up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch, that hit him. So Kist having trouble getting out of this first inning. That'll bring up Sam Armbruster, the third baseman. Sam coming in, really swinging the bat well too, hitting .391 with 5 runs batted in and a double. So the 8th batter of the inning. They've loaded the bases, 2 in. 2 hits. The Lions have committed a couple of errors. Pitch. That's a fastball inside. He thinks it hit him. He's asking home plate umpire Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown's not having any of it. 1 ball, no strikes. So I don't know if there's anything going down in the Lion bullpen right now. Oh, Noah Miller, I've been told, is throwing. That hit him. So that'll force in a run, another unearned run, but they unfortunately count. That'll be an RBI for Sam Armbruster the easy way. That'll bring up Cole Hilliard. Cole batting in the 9th hole. Cole has he's just had 1 at bat on the year, so getting an opportunity to play today. Runners take their leads. There's a fastball right in there for strike 1. Cole swings it from the right side. So 3 runs in on 2 hits. And I believe Mr. Kiss just got away with a balk. That swung on and fouled right. He started to go into his stretch and stopped, and nobody picked up on it. So the Lions catch a break there. No balls, 2 strikes. Trying to get out of this inning. Pierce in for the sign. The 0-2 on the way. Breaking ball just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good 0-2 pitch. Close enough where maybe he'll get, he would tempt Hilliard to go after it, but he laid off, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. And the pitch. That swung on and fouled off. So the count remains 1-2. Suffolk bats here in the top of the first. Game number 4 for the Lions on their spring trip. They're 4-6 overall, 1-2 down here so far. Stretch. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and foul tip. Gutzweiler holds on for the final out of the inning. But the damage is done. Suffolk comes up with 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. They leave 3. We're in the middle of the first. Suffolk 3. Mount St. Joe coming to bat on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the first. It'll be Anton Meir, Jake Lawson, and Andrew Harrison to face. Starting pitcher, Brett Buckland. Brett's numbers, as I mentioned in the pregame, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned 2 walks. No record, 2.57 ERA. A little bit of a side armor here, right-hander. First pitch is down to Anton for ball 1. So whenever anybody strikes first like that, it's really critical to at least bounce back and get a run or 2 if you can. That swung on and lifted towards right. The second baseman's going to go out. And Hillard will haul it in for the first out of the inning. Anton, as we mentioned, swings it from the right side. That'll bring up Jake Lawson. Anton came in hitting 317. Jake comes in hitting 355. Really good start for Jake. Couple of doubles, 4 runs batted in. He shows bunt, and it's foul. He had a shot at beating that one out. Third baseman was playing even. Jake's an excellent bunter. He's got quite a few bunt singles on the year already. Good thought there. No balls, 1 strike. Buckland winds and fires. He's going to show bunt again. They're trying to play the shift a little bit on him. The third baseman's almost over by where the shortstop is. So Jake's like, if you're going to do that, I'll take the bunt single. And he's not going to move. He's going to stay there. So I expect Jake to do the same thing. I think they're willing to give it to him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind, and here he goes again. Ooh, curveball, called strike 2. Good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Buckland kicks, fires, breaking ball, called strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up designated hitter Andrew Harrison. Andrew coming in, hitting 261, 6 for 23 on the year with a couple of RBIs. Line, pitch swung on and lifted to second on 1 bounce. Picked up by Hilliard. He'll flip on to Painter for the 3rd out. So the Lions are 3 up, 3 down. We've played 1 complete here at Auburndale, Florida. Suffolk leads 3-0 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the top of the second. Will be the top of the order for Suffolk as they batted around, scored 3 runs on 2 hits, aided by a couple line errors in the first inning. I'm Chuck Murray along with my producer, Jake Ayler, who's doing the statistics and set up all the equipment for us to stream and broadcast this for you. So we appreciate what Jake did, along with Blake Watson's help. So it'll be Garrett Roberts leading off the DH. He grounded to second his first at bat. That swung on and fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. So Kiss gets right ahead. Again, Kiss is out of the stretch. Fastball stays up and out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch. Pitch. That's didn't mean to. He checked his swing, fouled it over the Lions dugout and out of play on the left side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're about 20 minutes in. You can see the field starting to dry up a little bit. There's still some dew, though, on the field. Again, probably another 20, 25 minutes. Pitch, good fastball, but he just reached out and poked it down the left field line. Harley over to cut it off. Oh, and he held him to a long single. Really nice job there by Jordan again. I thought potentially Roberts could get 2 out of that, but a nice job by Jordan to get over and cut it off and get it in. So a leadoff single, and Suffolk has their leadoff hitter on. And that'll bring up Johnny Gilbride, the shortstop. He singled down the left field line, his first at bat. Roberts has 1 stolen base on the year. And it's there's a wild pitch. That'll move him down to second, so 1 ball, no strikes. Was just checking. I looked down for a second, didn't know if he was running on the pitch or he went to second on the wild pitch, and I was confirmed. There's a ball in the dirt. Nice job, really nice job by Jackson Gutzweiler, blocking, keep it in front. The runner could not advance. 2 balls, no strikes. Coach Doris is going to call time, walk to the mound, and this is kind of one of those slow walks. I'm not sure if he's going to make a move or not. We'll hold here for a second to see what he does. I think he's going to make a call to the bullpen, and we'll give you the pitcher and his numbers when we come back in a minute. And we're back. The new pitcher of the Lions is freshman Nolan Miller. Nolan making his 4th appearance on the year. In 5 innings, he's allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, opponent's batting average of 167. So that's a good number there. You know, we just want to try to get those base on balls down if we can. So he'll inherit a 2-0 count on Painter. On Gilbride, and Kiss is responsible for this at bat. If he reaches, if he gets him out, then Miller gets credit. So since he entered it with in a 2-0 situation. So again, Gilbride inherits it. He comes back to the plate in a 2-0 count. Lions trail 3-0 here as Suffolk bats in the top of the second here. Stretch, pitch, it's ball 3 up. 3 balls, no strikes. Peers in for the sign. 3-0. That's ball four. So that walk will be charged to Kist. And that'll bring up Painter. He ground out to short his first at bat. So Suffolk with first and second here. They're threatening to break this thing wide open here early in the ball game. First pitch, that's a fastball for a strike. No balls, one strike. Did not show bunt at all. Swung on a miss. A really good breaking ball there by Miller. No balls, two strikes. So early in the game, but this is a very key moment. Already trailing 3-0. You want to try to put the brakes on here and stop him. So Nolan gets what he wants. 0-2. Breaking ball down. Nice block by Jackson. Now, Nolan's really not checking runners back there so much, so we want to make sure that that guy doesn't take off and steal third base. Got to look back once in a while. The Lions could be setting up a pickoff also, but can't give him third base here. Runners take their lead. Roberts with a pretty good lead off second here. And there he goes. Throw to third, and he's a dead out. So nice throw there by Gutzweiler. He did get a running jump, and for the Lions, they catch a break. The trail runner, Gilbride, did not go off first. Obviously, Roberts went on his own, but, I guess Miller knew what he was doing. He relied on Gutzweiler. Guts made a strong throw to Ethan Mason, who slapped the tag on. So one out in the inning. Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. Breaking ball hit the Kevin Oh, could have been a double play. And so that'll be an error on the shortstop. Boy, that was a potential double play ball. So third error for the Lions in the game. Runners are on first and third. And that'll bring up Max Iorio, the center fielder. So the double play still is in order here. Max was hit by the pitch his first at bat. Gutzweiler is going to call out a first and third defense. Stretch. Pitch. That ball's down in the dirt. Nice block there by Guts. 1 ball, no strikes. There's no question about it. The Lions have really nice young arms. Just unfortunately right now it's just not transferring over to the field. There's a timeout called. And it looks like first base is maybe, now they're talking to the base runner. Maybe something, maybe not feeling well, or something's not right over there, or I guess he's gonna jog it off a little bit to make sure he's okay. Don't know how the injury could have occurred, but the athletic trainer was out. Now he's gonna walk back in the dugout, so we'll get back to playing baseball. 1 ball, no strikes. Miller comes set. Pitch. Good fastball, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. As I said, Iorio was hit by the pitch in his first at bat. Came around and scored. Short lead at first. Good fastball in the inside corner, called strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nolan could really use a K right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. A little better lead at first this time. Breaking ball, swung on, lifted deep right field, back, and that ball's out of here. So Iorio went down and kind of golfed it right out of here. That makes it a 6-0 ball game as Suffolk is breaking it open here early. So off the bat, I thought it had a chance to stay in, but good carry. Record ran out of room in right field, and that makes the score 6-0. So to bring up the catcher, Max Martin, he singled and had an RBI in the first inning. So 6 runs just on 4 hits, and been some hit by batters, walks, and three errors by the Lions. We're not even through the second. First pitch is a called strike. He didn't really like that call. He thought it was down and away, but Nolan gets ahead 0-1. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball. Good fastball up, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. There's always that theory that left-handers, power hitters like it down and in. That's where it was. It's a curveball broke right into him, and he hit it really well. 0-2, fastball way up. Just kind of tried to climb the ladder there, get him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. Pitch. Curveball stays up. Kind of wrapped out a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So this could be almost like a bullpen day for the Lions. A bunch of guys throwing a little bit here, especially if the score stays out of hand. 2-2, fastball, called strike 3. Good pitch there on the outside corner. That'll bring up Alex Sorrentino Burns. He reached on a fielding error in the first inning. Nolan shakes off a pitch. Now he's got what he wants. Pitch. Good fastball right in there for called strike 1. 2 outs in the inning. Pitch. Good breaking ball dropped right in there. Really good pitch. Quickly 0-2. So he looks like he's settling down a little bit. I think Nolan's got really excellent stuff. Stretch. 0-2. Another breaking ball that's tapped to the mound. He's up with it. He'll make the throw to first. That'll end the inning, but the damage is done. 3 more runs, 2 hits, 1 error, nobody left. We're in the middle of the second. We trail 6-0 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the second. For the Lions, it'll be Brennan Martin, Kevin Schaff, Jackson Gutzweiler, and hopefully a whole lot more to face Buckland, who retired the Lions in the first. In order, Brennan comes in hitting .308 with a home run and 9 RBIs, team-leading 9 RBIs. So Buckland looks in for the sign, delivers, breaking ball swung on and lifted high in the air to left center. Over is the center fielder Iorio. He makes the catch, so 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Kevin Schaff. Kevin hitting .250 on the young season. Does have 5 doubles, 6 runs batted in. Had a huge hit against Wilmington our last game at home before we made the trip down here in that 9th inning with that big rally. First pitch is a little slurve there for a called strike. So Buckland looks sharp early on here. Winds, he kicks, he fires. Another fastball in on his hand, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. On deck, the catcher, Jackson Gutzweiler. No balls, 2 strikes. Kicks, fires, breaking ball, waved at, swung on and missed, strike 3. Really good breaking ball right there. Looks like he's going to be really tough on right-handed hitters. So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Jackson Gutzweiler. Jackson hitting a team-leading .370 early on, a double, triple, and a home run. 6 runs batted in so far. On base percentage, .433, which is outstanding. Jackson swings it right-handed, and that's going to hit him. So we're going to get our first base runner there. Curveball that just backed up on him. So that'll bring up third baseman Ethan Mason. Ethan off to a little bit of a slow start this year, but we know he'll get going. Playing third base, batting 7th. On the mound, he's been outstanding this year, so we know he'll start swinging it really well too. He shows bunt. Quick bunt towards third. Oh, he had a shot to beat that out, and it hit kind of a clump of grass and took a sharp left and went foul. Really good idea. I think he definitely would have beat that out, but tough break there. That's a turf field. I think we got first and second and 2 outs, but so he'll come back to the batter's box again. The old perfect or foul scenario. Third baseman Armbruster is going to dare him. He's going to back up and play deep. He's going to dare him to try it again. Stretch. Good curve, drops right in there. Boy, that's a tough pitch on right-handed hitters. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, they're basically saying we don't think you can bunt for a hit. So far, we've tried a couple times, haven't got it down. 0-2, curve ball. Oh, he was walking off the mound, and I think we all thought that was strike 3, but the man that counts, Aaron Brown, said ball high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gutzweiler gets his lead. That's an outstanding breaking ball. 1-2. Long stretch. Another wiffle ball, curve ball, swung on and missed, strike 3. So the Lions do get a base runner. They strand 1. We're through 2 complete innings. Suffolk 6, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the top of the third. Lions trail at 6-0. Nolan Miller back on the mound. Leading off for Suffolk will be number 14, the right fielder, Jack Mihalchek. He was hit by the pitch in the first inning. First pitch is a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Nolan shakes off a sign. Pitches. Good fastball, called strike two. Again, another Lion pitcher out of the stretch with no one on base. No balls, 2 strikes. Nods in approval what he wants. The 0-2 on the way. Breaking ball down and away. Nice 0-2 pitch. Mihelchek laid off. Shakes it off. Now he's got what he wants. And the 1-2 delivery. Good fastball, called strike 3 right at the knees. Aaron Brown, home plate umpire, rings him up. So a really nice pitch there. That'll bring up Sam Armbruster, the third baseman. He was hit by the pitch, his first at bat. So again, Nolan looking like he's starting to settle in here pretty good. On decks is the second baseman, Cole Hilliard. Pitch, that's low and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch, that fastball stays high. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. Fastball right in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stretch. That's fouled off. If you're in the park here listening, there is 1 out. The scoreboard is blank, showing, but the lights out will not work for the 1 out. So there is 1 out. If you're sitting in the stands here trying to, your head scratching like, why isn't the scoreboard showing 1 out? Well, there's your reason. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball way high. So the count runs full. We'll have a payoff pitch here to Armbruster, the third baseman. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball laid off of it high, so that'll be a 1-out walk for Armbruster. That'll bring up the second baseman, Cole Hilliard. Then the leadoff hitter, Garrett Roberts. Cole struck out his first at bat. Stretch. Good lead at first. Fastball swung on. Foul down the right field line. Back out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Kind of a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy day today. Sun's kind of been popping in and out. Stretch. Good fastball fouled off. So quickly ahead 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Good lead at first. The 0-2, good breaking ball. Boy, just missed down and away. Tough pitch to lay off of, but if you can't hit it, you don't swing, and then you hope like heck the umpire calls it a ball, and it's exactly what happened. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. That stays up, 2-2. So last at bat, he got 0-2 and couldn't put him away. Now we're 2-2 here. Again, I think Nolan has outstanding stuff. Good lead at first, leaning a little bit. There he goes. Ball's down, throw is going to be off the mark, and that's going to be a stolen base. So the run count, the count runs full. You could just see the body language. He was leaning there. So you now got a runner in scoring position, full count. We'll have a payoff pitch to Hilliard. And now that sun just popped right back up. It's right in our faces here. And payoff. And ball 4. So that's 2 0-2s in a row that we came back and walked the guy. So that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Garrett Roberts. He's 1 for 2 on the day, grounded out and singled to left. So 2 on, 1 out. Suffolk bats in the third, already leading at 6-0. Stretch. Fastball down and away. For the people listening and watching at home, we are on the main field here. Again, they're all kind of cookie cutter type fields. They're all pretty much the same dimensions and everything, but this is considered the main field. A few more grandstands. Pitch. That's down low, ball 2. So Nolan's really starting to dig himself a hole here with the base on balls. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count here for Roberts. Stretch. 2-0. That's ground ball in the hole into right field. A base hit. The up with it is Record. He throws it in. And an RBI single. Runner goes around to third. That makes it a 7-0 ball game. So that'll bring up Johnny Gilbride as Hilliard goes over to third there. Boy, when that ball hit the grass in right field, it skipped, and you could just see the water that was all over the baseball by the time it got to Record. Stretch. And hit batter. So now the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Harry Painter, the first baseman, who's grounded to short and walked. Reached on a fielding error last time. So the bases are loaded. 1 out. And the Lions are in a lot of trouble. Coach Soros is going to go to the mound. He's been wearing out that trip to the mound here early on in this ball game. I assume there's somebody warming up in the pen, just really hard to see. And he's going to stay with him right now. As I mentioned, Harry Painter, the first baseman, is up. So the Lions in the worst way need a double play ball here. It's 7-0. It's the third inning, and it's getting out of hand here. Lions infield's deep all the way around. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball low and away. That's going to be a wild pitch, and that's going to score another run. Makes it an 8-0 ball game. Guts got a glove on it, but he had to try to backhand it. So now runners on second and third. Still only 1 out. Stretch. Runners get their lead. Fastball. Hit into right field, a base hit. Record up with it quickly. They're going to wave him around. Martin. Brennan continues. He does not meet the ball. He's got to go get that ball and not let it short hop him. I've seen that 3-4 times so far this year. And would not have had a play at home anyway. So a 2-run single there. That makes it a 10-0 game. And it's Suffolk's really, their bats are swinging the bats well. We're helping with the aid some walks and some air. So it's 10-0. First pitch is up and out to the left-handed hitter. Ball 2 down and in to Max Iorio, the center fielder. He homers at last at bat. Stretch. Pitch. Swung on and fouled off. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1, short lead at first. Swung on it, tapped to Martin at first. He bobbles it, and he's going to be – oh, they call him out at first. I think we caught a break there. He flipped it to Miller covering the base, so that'll go 3-1. That's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Alex Sorrentino Burns. The left fielder's reached on an air and grounded out to the mound. He's 0 for 2. Number 7, Max Martin at the plate. Lead off second. Pretty good lead out there. First pitch is a breaking ball that stays high to Max. One ball, no strikes. Max is singled and struck out looking, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch. And the 1-1. Fastball swung on and blooped towards right. Martin goes out. He'll make the catch in foul territory. Nice play there by Brennan to end the inning. Suffolk scores 4 runs, only 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We're in the middle of the fourth, or I'm sorry, the middle of the third. 10-0 Suffolk on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the third. A change for Suffolk. Going in at first base, number 34, Sebastian Lampert. He's in for Harry Painters. And leading off for the Lions in the bottom of the third will be Will Record, the right fielder. Will comes in a little bit of a slow start, hitting 174. He's got 4 hits and scored a couple of runs. So the Lions looking for their first hit as we bat here in the bottom of the third. Buckland toes the rubber, delivers, first pitch, little slurve for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. He's been really sharp so far. A lot of strikes. He's throwing any pitch he wants almost in any count. Really been tough on the Lion hitters. 0-1, swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Jordan Harley, followed by Anton Meir. The 0-2, slurve, that stays outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pretty good 0-2 pitch right there by Buckland. Kicks, fires, that curve stays up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Will's battled back to an even count. Buckland works fast. The 2-2. Curveball. He stays alive and foul tips it. Looks like got Martin the catcher a little bit. Aaron Brown, the home plate umpire, is going to walk out, hand him a new ball, give him an opportunity to kind of shake that off for a minute. That's good umpiring right there. And umpires try to look after catchers, and the catchers will try to look after umpires if there's foul ball, somebody takes one off the hand or chest or any body part really. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks, fires. That's lined hard foul down the left field line. So he turned on that one pretty good. Count remains 2-2. In the coaching boxes for the Lions, Coach Kyle Kittle at third, Coach Jason Miller at first. Pitch. Swung on and fouled off. The rest of the coaching staff, Coach Jason Kammer in the dugout there. We mentioned Coach Chris Doris, the pitching coach, and head coach Jeff Newman. Jeff in his 11th season. Pitch. Curveball. Will, nice job. Fouled it off. Tough pitch to hit. He's hanging in there pretty good. Seeing a lot of pitches here. Infield deep all the way around outfield, pretty much straight away. And the 2-2. Curveball, boy, it curved around. It backed up on him just a little bit and stayed inside. So full count. We'll have a payoff pitch. The catcher, Martin, wanted that one. Now the center fielder, Iorio, is going to move over into left center. Payoff pitch. Curveball swung on and hit pretty good to left field, but in his tracks is the left fielder Sorrentino Burns. He makes the catch for out number 1. So pretty good at bat by Will. Saw a lot of pitches, but he's retired. That'll bring up Jordan Harley. He's playing left field. Had a little bit of a sore hamstring lately, but Jordan in the lineup now. Off to a nice start. He's 6 for 13, hitting .462. One. He's going to show bunt. He bunts, unfortunately, right back to the pitcher. And he's off the base, so we'll have a throwing error there by the pitcher, Buckland. So it wasn't, Jordan tried to get it past the pitcher with third baseman playing deep. He didn't. Really a routine play and just made a bad throw, pulled the new first baseman, Lampert, off the base. So the Lions have a base runner. That'll bring up Anton Meir. Anton popped out to second his first at bat. Followed by Jake Lawson. First pitch is a strike right in there. No balls, 1 strike. Yeah, the pitcher, Buckland, was really upset with himself. He knows he had a pretty much of an easy out and just threw it away. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball missed. Third baseman, Armbruster, now kind of even with the base. He's not giving the automatic hit now that he was. Still could probably bunt for a hit, but he's about even with the base. Pitch, he's going to check Harley. I think chances are at 10-0 you're down. I don't see him running here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Harley actually with a short lead. Fastball right in there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The moment the sun's down, so we're kind of in and out with that sun shining in our face, and now it's not. It's a little chilly this morning. It's supposed to only get in the 60s today. Good curveball, just missed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye there by Anton. Works the count even. Pitch. Curveball swung on and lifted high towards shallow center, the shortstop. Gilbride goes out and makes the catch. So there's 2 outs. That'll bring up Jake Lawson. Jake struck out looking in the first on a really nasty breaking ball. So we'll see where the third baseman, Armbruster, plays. Is he going to take it away from him, or is he going to give it to him? This time I think he's going to say no. He's going to come in and play in on the grass a little bit. 2 outs. Again, short lead. Jake takes a slow breaking ball for strike one call. Well, he's got a good one. He's got a good one. Stretch. The 0-1. Fastball down and in, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch. He's going to check him. He threw it away. Again, I have no idea why he was throwing to first. Harley's going to try to go all the way to third, and he's going to make it. So that's a 2-base throwing error. Jordan's got about a 2-step lead off, and I have no idea why he's throwing to first base with a 10-0 lead. So the Lions have a runner at third with 2 outs. Jake's got a chance of driving a run here. So he's going to throw out of the stretch with a runner on third. There are 2 outs. The pitch, fastball swung on and lifted high in the air in the infield. The new first baseman, Lampert, calls and makes the catch. That'll win the inning. The Lions do get a base runner, do not score. We're through 3 complete. Suffolk 10, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Lawson's actually going to go out and he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. So Milchek pops out to second. That'll bring up third baseman Sam Armbruster. Sam's been hit by the pitch and he's walked. Caulfield, that swung on and lifted to deep left field. Harley back at the track. He makes the catch almost right up against the fence. Nice play again by Jordan, playing pretty good defense out there today. Looks like he hit his hand into the fence. He's kind of trying to shake it off, but a nice catch there A long out, second out of the inning. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 12, Cole Hilliard, who was struck out and walked. So a long out. We're in the top of the 4th inning here. Caulfield stretches. Fastball stays away. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch. Fastball swung on and fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wait a minute, they're going to call balk for him not pausing. That'll be a no pitch then. So the count's going to go back to 1 ball, no strike. So they called a balk on Ryan for not pausing. So the foul ball does not count. It's 1 ball, no strike. Steps back off the rubber, and they're going to reset the pitch clock. Stretch. Fastball just high. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0. Fastball right in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Caulfield stretches. Pitch. Breaking ball down in the dirt. He's going to try to go to third, and they got a shot to get him. And he is out. Nice job by Guts there. He'll throw him out. That'll end the inning. Suffolk does not score for the first time. In the middle of the 4th, Suffolk 10, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 4th. Again, we want to thank Ryan Murray out there listening at his job. He should be working, but he's listening to us and watching us, and the stream went down a little bit, and actually the audio went out a little bit, but I think we're back and running. Lions still looking for their first hit. Andrew Harrison will lead it off for the Lions as they bat in the 4th, trailing 10-0. Andrew ground out the second, his first at bat. I know my other son, Patrick Murray's out there listening, too. I know they were both wishing they were down here playing, but as we've talked about, life goes on, and you got to become adults someday, right, Jake Ayler? Pitch. Fastball right in there called strike 1. To say that Buckland's been sharp has been an understatement. He's throwing the ball really good. Winds, kicks, and fires. Curve ball dropped right in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Nino's been really, he's just so effective. He's throwing strikes almost whenever he wants. He can put the ball almost wherever he wants. He looks really sharp. 0-2. Curve ball that's topped, but Buckland's going to go off the mound. He's going to make the throw to first for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Brennan Martin. Brennan lifted a high fly to left center his first at bat. Brandon taking his practice cuts, steps into the box. Wind, pitch, curveball, and a beauty. Drops right in there. No balls, one strike. Fastball, that's fouled past Coach Miller at first. He's got to do a little hip hop, skip, and a jump to get out of the way, but quickly, no balls, two strikes. Brandon pulled that ball hard, foul. 0-2. Is he going to try to go backdoor breaking ball? He tried to come more a little bit over the top there. That curveball stayed high. One ball, two strikes. Curve stays high. Tried to backdoor him there. Again, we apologize that the stream's kind of going in and out. We're doing our best on our end to keep that going for you. I know it's probably frustrating at home. 2-2. That stays outside of curve. So Brennan, with a really good at bat going now, has worked it back to full count. Let's see if he gives in and challenges him with a fastball, or he goes with that curve again. Payoff coming. And that's ball four outside. A really good at bat there. Fastball stayed out just a couple inches. He took it. The umpire makes the correct call. So the Lions have a one-out base runner here. That'll bring up Kevin Schaff, the shortstop. Kevin struck out his first at bat. Again, as our engineer, producer Jake Ayler continues to work on this. Pitch, that's ball high. One ball, no strikes. Brennan with a short lead off first. Breaking ball swung on and fouled. No balls, one strike. Stretch. 0-1, swung on and fouled back. No balls, two strikes. Again, he's ferociously working on this, folks. We're having some technical issues here, so hang with us. No balls, two strikes. Swung on and missed at a high fastball. So we'll continue to work on this in between innings here. We're through four complete. Suffolk 10, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the top of the fifth inning. Leading off the 9-hole hitter, Cole Hilliard. Cole is struck out and walked. First pitch, Ryan Caulfield back for his second inning of work. Ball down. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0. That swung on and bounced foul past Ethan Mason to third down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Curve right in there. Good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck's the leadoff hitter and designated hitter, Garrett Roberts. Now we got sun again. It's popped through again. Ryan throws from the third base side of the rubber. The 1-2 delivery. Curveball swung on and fouled off. Just got a piece of it. Hits the backstop screen here. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. That swung on line drive right back up the middle for a base hit for Hilliard. So Suffolk has their leadoff hitter on. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Garrett Roberts, who is 2 for 3 on the day. So we got a little left-on-left matchup here. We're in the top of the 5th here in Auburndale, Florida. Stretch, pitch, fastball stays outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Line outfield shading him a little bit towards left. Anton Meir, a few steps towards left center. Pitch, fastball, down and away, 2 balls, no strikes. Ryan wanted that one. Ethan Mason deep at third. Typically, you would probably play in to watch for the bunt, but at 10-0, they're not going to be bunting for a hit here. 2 balls, no strikes. Stretch. Curve drops right in there. Good 2-0 pitch there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Roberts, his knees buckled there a little bit. On deck is Gilbride, and then Lampelt, the substitute first baseman, will hit. Stretch. He's going to check the runner, and Hilliard gets back easily. Stretch. Pitched. Curve swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Ryan. He's worked back to 2-2. Schaff kind of playing him to pull. He's almost up the middle, but in the outfield they're playing him the other way. Stretch. He's going to check the runner with his better move there. And again, I really don't anticipate them running here being up 10-0, but it is only the 5th, so I would say all bets are not off, but stretch. Curveball swung on and missed. That was a dandy right there by Ryan. So he gets Roberts to strike out swinging, and that'll bring up Johnny Gilbride, who's got a hit and a hit by pitch in this game. So that's what, they're hoping, I know, as the year goes on, Ryan can get those left-handed hitters out. Our lefties have struggled against left-handed hitters really the last couple of years. Now, a big shift is on. Jake Lawson's on the other side of second base right here. The outfield, again, relatively straight away. We'll record over a little bit in right center, and Anton shading a little bit towards left. But Jordan Harley's pretty much in a regular spot in left. 1-0. Stretch. And that swung on and missed. Good pitch down there by Ryan Caulfield. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch. Checks the runner, and fastball stays up and out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, one strike. Stretch. Pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Looked like he was trying to hit that ball through that big hole on the right side. But he's kind of taking that swing. He fouled it straight off. You know, shifts work and they don't work, but sometimes you can get guys doing things they're uncomfortable with. He tried to, as a number 2 hole hitter, he's probably used to, hitting and running, doing some things there, so he just fouled it straight back. But he was trying to go to right. That swung on and grounded into the hole into left field, a base hit. So he beat the shift. The shift couldn't do anything about that. He hit it right through the 6 hole. So they have runners on first and second with one out. They're threatening again. And that'll bring up, again, the substitute third baseman, Sebastian Lampelt. He swings it from the left side, so we got a little lefty-on-lefty matchup here. Max Iorio's on deck. The Lions could use a ground ball here. Pitch, fastball, good one right in there for called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Starting to warm here a little bit. Might be shedding the sweatshirt here in another inning or so. Ryan throws back to second. I think there was a confusion on the pickoff. Kevin didn't break to second until late. Now he's saying, kind of hitting his chest like, my bad. So I don't think the pickoff was on, but no harm, no foul. No balls, 1 strike on the hitter. Big lead at second. Stretch. Curveball swung on and missed. That's a dandy right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, if they ran the pickoff, I think they could get him. Big lead out there at second. By Roberts. Curveball, called strike 3. He froze him right there. Actually, Hilliard's the runner on second, but really good pitch right there. Again, getting the lefties out like a lefty needs to do out of the bullpen. So he will face another left-handed hitter here, and Max Iorio. Max is homered on the day. Last time he grounded out first to the pitcher. So we got another lefty-on-lefty matchup here. Let's see if Ryan can work his way out of this jam. Again, big lead out there by Hilliard. They would have a shot. Pitch, curveball swung on and fouled. He had him kind of bailing out. No balls, 1 strike. Stretch. Runners get their lead. Curveball, that stays down. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll see if this is Ryan's last inning or not. Pitch, fastball, missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That was almost kind of a show-me fastball. I don't think he wanted to throw it over the plate, or at least he tried to paint the outside corner, but he didn't want to come in there with it. So 2 balls, 1 strike. I expect to see breaking ball here. 2-1 stretch. Pitch. Breaking ball. That swung on. Hit off Caulfield. He's going to get up and make the throw to first, and he got him. Boy, really nice recovery there by Ryan. He's kind of down. That hit him like off the hip. And I think he's going to be okay. We'll check on him when we get back, but it looks, yeah, he's okay. But he got hit. The ball was hit hard, bounced off him, but to his credit, alert, he jumped off, threw the base, threw him, Iorio out. So that ends the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. That's 2 straight scoreless innings for Ryan Caulfield. We're halfway through this game. We trail 10-0 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the fifth. Leading off for the Lions will be third baseman Ethan Mason. And it looks like we're going to try to shake things up a little bit. They're going to move Coach Kyle Kittle to first, and Coach Jason Cameron's going to jump in the third base box. So we're trying to shake it up here a little bit. Buckland's been outstanding for Suffolk. Kicks, fires, fastball. That's down. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, the line dugout still, chattering, pulling on their teammates. They are looking for their first hit. Pitch. That swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. And again, Buckland throws out of the stretch when he could be in a wind-up position. Fastball swung on and lifted high into shallow center. Late break, but the center fielder, Iorio, closes and makes actually a pretty routine catch. So 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring up Will Record, who I was just reminded by our producer, Jake Ayler, and Cade Morris, who's keeping the score here. He had a long at-bat last time. He did end up flying out, but he saw a bunch of pitches. He had one of the better bats, 10-pitch at-bat, I believe. So 1 out here in the fifth. Pitch, swung on and lifted towards right. Mihelichek back, and now he drifts in to make the catch for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. I'll bring up Jordan Harley, who reached on a throwing error by the pitcher, tried to bunt for a hit, and bunted it pretty much right back to the mound, but Buckland threw it, and the first baseman had to pull his foot, and Jordan was hustling all the way down the line and was safe on the throwing error. So 2 up, 2 down. And again, the third baseman, Armstrong Brewster, is way back. And here he's going to bunt for a hit, and that's going to be a hit if it stays fair. It's down the line, rolling, and it's foul. I mean, if their guy's got a no-hitter, I'd be saying, like, hey, don't let him bunt that ball. But, unfortunately, it rolled foul. Really, it's a nice bunt, just rolled. It was fair, and then it rolled foul. And again, if he's back, I'd do it again. And he's almost over by the shortstop position. He is almost playing shortstop. So confused by the strategy of Suffolk here, but can't be confused too much. They lead at 10-0. Stretch, I'm thinking Jordan will do it again. Here he goes. And he's going to bunt, and again it's going to foul off. So I guess it's the old, hey, do it, prove you can do it. And so far we proved we can't do it. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jordan's a little frustrated with himself. He knows he has a free hit there and just can't get it down. Or at least get it down fair. So no balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. And the 0-2. That's reached out, foul. Coach Cam can't quite make the play. But he just kind of protected and poked it, and count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Stretch and the 0-2. That's down and in, ball 1 on a curveball. Try to get him to swing at a ball that's basically bounced in the dirt. Sorrentino Burns pretty deep and left for a left-handed hitter. But the infield's deep all the way around. Jordan with good speed. That's fouled off. He fought off a good pitch, a good curve ball that he just fouled at the plate. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. 1-2. That swung on and drilled to center field. Ario back, and he can't get it. It's over his head. Harley will go to second. He's going to turn and go to third, and he's going to be in with he's going to slide into third with a triple. So the Lions' first hit of the ball game. Jordan hit that ball in the nose. Ario didn't really get a good jump on it, and so the Lions had their first hit, a 2-out triple. That'll extend the inning for Anton Meir. So it's nice to get that first hit. Takes a little bit of the pressure off from that made it into third easy. They weren't going to have a play. So now the third baseman, Armbruster, is going to play in, take away the bunt. There's a curve that's looped out towards right. The right fielder went back. Now he comes in a step or two. That's Mihelicek. He makes the grab. So the Lions get it. Their first base hit of the game. They strand one. After 5 complete, Suffolk 10, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the top of the 6th. The Lions will have a new pitcher. It'll be Leighton Flam. Leighton on the year is making his 3rd appearance. He does have a start. In 4 1/3, he's given up 6 hits and 4 earned runs while walking 4 and striking out 1. Closed the book on Ryan Caulfield. Ryan had a nice outing, went 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, and struck out 2. So far for Suffolk, Buckland has thrown 5 innings, as we mentioned, allowed just the 1 hit and only 1 walk with 4 strikeouts. So he's been really spot on. He's thrown 61 pitches. So leading off for Suffolk will be the catcher, Max Martin. Max has an RBI single today. Pitch. That's down. 1 ball, 1 strike. That swung on and hit shallow right. Lawson out, and he will make the catch for the first out of the inning. So Martin pops out to second. That'll bring up Alex Sorrentino Burns. He's been hit by the pitch. He's 0 for 2. Flam out of the wind, kicks, breaking ball stays high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch swung on and missed. Good fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Pitch. That's called strike at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's right back with the middle. Lawson makes a great play behind second, but Jake can't throw him out. Really nice play as he went behind second, but he was at Burns. Sorrentino Burns was able to beat that out for an infield single. That'll bring up Jack Mihelicek, who has been hit by the pitch in a couple of the bats. First pitch is down, ball one. We're in the top of the sixth here. Suffolk leads at 10-0. Pitch, fastball. Right in there, called strike. On deck's Armbruster and then Hilliard to follow. One ball, one strike. Pitch, that's down and out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stretch. Runner with a short lead. Ooh, breaking ball, just missed. Looked like it dropped down in there, but didn't get the call. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lion infield deep. Outfield shading a little bit towards left. Fastball that's fouled off to the right side. Brennan Martin chasing, but it's going to go and land out of play. So the count runs full here. So we'll see if Sorrentino Burns takes off. You know, it's 10-0. It is only the 6th. This is kind of this no man. You don't want to run it up and try to embarrass your opponent, but yet you're still only in the 6th. So let's see what he does. Stretch, full count pitch. He does not go, and that's swung on and grounded through the right side. A base hit. Charge against record. Sorrentino Burns is going to try to go to third. They cut it off. They throw to third, and they got him. So that'll go 9-6-5 as they throw out the base runner there. Sorrentino Burns. So we'll credit Mihelicek with a single to right. But a nice play there by the Lions. Record hit the cutoff shaft. I'm a little surprised at 10-0. They're trying to go first to third there. But nice play by the Lions defense. That'll bring up Sam Armbruster, who's been hit by the pitch and walked and stole a base. Stretch. Pitch. That ball's down. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Flam will throw over to first. Again, I don't see a reason for it. Sometimes you do that, though, if you're not happy with the pitch that's called by the catcher and you're just trying to get a different sign. 1-0. Fastball that's drilled towards center field over his mirror. He makes they're saying a diving catch. Okay. Great diving catch there by Anton. It looked like it might have hit the ground, but it didn't. So a heck of a catch there by Anton. So in the inning, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We're in the middle of the 6th. Suffolk 10, Mount St. Joe nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 6th. And Jake Lawson will lead off for the Lions, followed by Andrew Harrison and Brennan Martin. That sounds like a couple of runs. Jake is 0 for 2 on the day. This time the third baseman, Armbruster, is going to take the bunt away. Buckland still on the hill throwing a gem. That swung on and hit hard, but foul, way foul down the right field line. No balls, 1 strike. Buckland does throw out of the stretch, as I mentioned. The 0-1, curve swung on and fouled. Out of play. Behind the Lion dugout. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. 0-2, that's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You wonder how much longer Buckland's going to go. I mean, this early in the year, but like you say, his pitch count's pretty good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch, swung on and drilled to right. That's going to be a diving catch by the right fielder, Mihelicek. Jake hit it right on the screws, but right at him. It's the old Murphy's Law today. Whatever could go wrong is going wrong. But he hit the ball right on the nose. So that'll bring up Andrew Harrison, the DH. Andrew's 0 for 2 on the day. Again, the Lions with only 1 hit. That was a two-out triple last inning by Jordan Harley. Harrison, the curve that hit him. So we'll get a base runner there. That'll bring up Brennan Martin. Brennan's flied out and walked. Had a really good at bat last time. Worked from 0-2 and got the base on ball. So 1 out. Runner on, Andrew on first. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Stretch. And the pitch. Curveball drops right in there. No balls, 1 strike. Stretch. The 0-1. Fastball in the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. So again, Buckland continually pounding the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. And the 0-2. That swung on and popped foul. And it's going to get out of play behind the Lion dugout. So Brennan hangs in there. Stays alive. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. The 0-2 backdoor curve. Boy, just missed. Curved around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice 0-2 pitch. 1-2, the stretch. A 1-2, curveball swung on and fouled down the left field line. And it drops out of play. So the count remains 1-2. Brennan battling hard. Buckland stretches. Andrew Harrison shortly. No threat to steal, down 10-0. Delivery swung on and fouled straight back. Tried to get a fastball by him, and Brennan fouled it straight back. Stays alive, so battling hard. One ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. Pitch that swung on and hit a mile to right. Back, and it is off the fence, deep right center. Harrison to third. They're going to wave him, and he's going to score. So that'll be an RBI double to right center by Martin. Harrison comes around, and the Lions are on the board. I thought for a moment that I had a chance to get out of here, but it kind of one-hopped the fence in right center field, hit really hard. Really nice at bat there. And that'll bring up Kevin Schaff, the shortstop. Kevin's 0 for 2 on the day, so the score now is 10-1. Lions' second hit of the ball game. Stretch, pitch. That's fastball in on Kevin. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch. Pitch. That swung on and hit well to left field. That back, and that is out of here. Kevin Schaff with a 2-run home run. Leaves the yard. He can touch them all. So that cuts the deficit to 10-3. So Kevin got a fastball there to his liking and takes it over the left field fence. So the Lions cut the lead to 10-3. 2-run home run to left by Kevin Schaff. That'll bring up Jackson Gutzweiler. Lions only with 1 out this inning. The 1 out was one of the hardest hit balls of the inning, even though Jake lined out to right. So we've hit 3 balls really hard this inning. There's a curveball that's fouled off. It looks like there's going to be a little stirring now in the Suffolk bullpen. I figured that would happen. And again, he's only had 7 innings on the year. But he's been outstanding, but the Lions are getting to him here in the 6th. Pitch, curveball swung on and lifted towards center field. Back goes Iorio, and he'll make the catch, but that ball was struck well too. So that'll be 2 outs. That'll bring up Ethan Mason. So, yeah, Jackson gave that a ride. Ethan's 0 for 2 on the day. Stretch. Pitch, fastball swung on, fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. Buckland delivers. Curveball swung on and missed. That's a good one right there. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2. Fastball just missed. Boy, he froze Ethan there. I think he was looking for the local and he got the express. Lions with 3 hits on the day, 2 by left-handed hitters. He's been really tough on right-handers. The 1-2 pitch, curveball, swung on and missed. So that'll end the inning, but the Lions do get 3 runs on 2 hits. We're through 6 complete. Suffolk 10, Mount St. Joe 3 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. All right, we're back for the top of the 7th. Lions scored 3 in the Bottom of the sixth to cut the deficit to 10-3. Leading off will be number 12, Cole Hilliard, the second baseman, then the top of the lineup. Leighton Flam back for his second inning of work. Threw up a 0 last inning. Fastball right in there for a strike. Got a little bit of help on the outstanding play when Real Record hit Kevin Schaff and they gunned down the runner going from first to third. Ethan Mason put on the tag. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball swung and fouled off. So quickly Leighton ahead, 0-2. Again, we apologize for any, technical difficulties we've had down here. That I know the streams kind of went in and out. Jake Ayler has worked really hard to get that back up for you. I know we lost the sound a little bit, but we're trying for you out there, folks. That pitch is up and in, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And as a reminder, when this game is over, please tune over to the softball doubleheader that Blake Watson will be calling later today. 12 o'clock start, first game. Curveball swung on and lifted towards right center. Over to make a nice running catch is Will Record. The ball hung up for him. Off the bat, I thought it had a chance to get down, but it hung up and Will ran over to the alley to make a fairly routine catch. So that'll bring up the top of the lineup and Garrett Roberts. Garrett's had a couple base hits today. Going to put the shift on, so now Kevin Schaff is going to go on the second base side of second base. Swung on and fouled straight back. And Ethan Mason is basically playing like a right-handed pull hitter as a shortstop. And he's got a bunt single if he wants it. He didn't take it on the first pitch. Let's see what happens here. He's going to swing. Curveball drops right in there. Good pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Outfield again, pretty much straight away. If anything, Anton's shading a little bit towards left center. A little bit unorthodox shift. Pitch, fastball's high. It could be one of them splits where he pulls on the ground, and then when he hits in the air, he goes maybe the other way. So I know Coach Cameron and the staff, they're on top of that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch, curveball, foul straight right back at us. We got a screen in front of us, so in no danger. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks in. Leighton kicks, fires, and that pitch is fouled back and out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here as Suffolk bats in the top of the 7th. Good fastball. He jammed him. Oh, that's going to be a tough play. Mason with a bare hand. Really nice play. Roberts is going to beat that out. He was just a little nubber past the mound. Leighton couldn't quite field his position, and Mason did everything he could. He barehanded, he threw on the run, but that was going to be an infield single there for Roberts. So that's his 3rd hit of the day. Just really good pitch. Just, one of them things you do everything right, but he sawed him off, and he just kind of hit a little fist shot there that stayed in the infield. So lead off, or a 1-out single. Pitch, curveball stays high to Gilbride. It's 7 runs. I could see him taking off here if he got the right jump. Pitch, fastball right in there. Stretch. Pitch. Curveball stays down. 2 balls, 1 strike. Got some text for some people letting us know that the stream went down and froze. And again, we working really hard. It's back up now, and hopefully we won't have any more difficulties the rest of the game. Swung on and foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sun's out now, shining pretty brightly. Temperature's probably in the 70s by now. Good curveball down, but he did fight it off and fouled it off. Nice piece of hitting there by Gilbride. He's got a couple base hits today. Stretch. That's swung on and fouled off again. Count remains 2-2. One out here in the top of the 7th. Stretch. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled off. Saw some body language where he was leaning there. Count remains 2-2. Clearly this is not a pitch out situation, but the pitch outs have pretty much gone obsolete. You really just don't see those anymore. 2-2 runner holds, and that's fouled off again. So Gilbride with an excellent bat going, seeing a lot of pitches. We'll do it all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. Runner does not go. Curveball stays down, full count. 1 out. I would expect Roberts to take off here. Full count, 1 out. Ball's hitting the air. The line infielders have to try to deke the runner. Oh, he's leaning. Obviously, throw to first. He's safe. Nice job there by Layton to check the runner. Payoff pitch coming. Runner does not, he does go, but it's ball 4 inside. So they have 2 runners on with 1 out. That'll bring up Sebastian Lampelt. He was a replacement in the 3rd inning for Harry Painter. I think Harry had an ankle problem. Lampert is the batter. Sebastian Lampert. I think I was saying Lampelt, like Scott Van Pelt. Swung on and missed. Good fastball. No balls, 1 strike. Runners with their lead. Pretty big lead on 2nd and 1st. Fastball inside corner, called strike 2. Good pitch there by Layton. Quickly ahead 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Nice pitch there. So that'll bring up Max Iorio. Max is homered in this game. 3-run home run earlier on. Wanted to give credit on the full count pitch when Roberts was running. He got a late break, but he was making sure the pitcher went home. That swung on and hit hard to right. Record over, cannot make the play. It'll go to the fence. 1 run scores. There's a play up. Jake dropped it. That'll be a 2-run triple. So, boy, Iorio's having a heck of a day. Home run, and now he's got a triple. The lead's back up to 12-3. So he hit it hard to right. Will tried to cut it off, couldn't quite get to it, went to the fence. So they're getting some runs back that we got in the last inning. 12-3. Max Martin up. The catcher swung on and missed. Good fastball. Looks like there's a little stirring in the lines. I would assume this is his last inning. Try to spread everybody out. So, ooh, breaking ball just stays high. Stretch. Pitch. Curve stays down. Two balls, 1 strike. Home plate umpire Aaron Brown has done an outstanding job behind the plate today. Pitch, fastball swung on, fouled down the right field line, and that's going to drop out of play. So the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As we say, deuces are wild. 2 runs in on the inning, so we'll add a 4th component to that. Two balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. Here it comes. Curveball swung on and lifted towards center field. Routinely, Anton in his tracks. He makes the catch. So Suffolk is retired. But they score 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors and 1 left. It's 7th inning stretch time here in Auburndale, Florida. Suffolk 12, Mount St. Joe 3 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for Suffolk is right-handed junior pitcher Billy Beneke. It'll be his first outing of the year. We can close the book on Buckland. He went 6 innings, 81 pitches, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, only 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. He was outstanding. Got a little tired in that 6th inning, but he was outstanding. So leading off the Lions' 7th will be right fielder Will Record. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts. Beneke's first pitch, he's going to throw out of the stretch. Curveball stays high. As I mentioned, his first outing of the year. They got a left-hander just kind of tossing down there, I guess, just in case, or maybe they're going to go 1 inning apiece here with some guys. See how Coach Anthony Del Prate handles it. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That breaking ball stays down. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jordan Harley on deck with one of the Lions' 3 hits, a triple back in the 5th. Stretch. The pitch. Curveball. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Curveball, that's fouled down the right field line. It'll go out of play. Count remains 2-2. At this point, with the little press box we're in, we are being shaded, so it's helping us a little bit with the sun shining on our computers and things. That's helping. Still tough to see. 2-2, that stays outside. Ball 3, so Will with a good at-bat going here. Buckland is in line to get the win if Suffolk can hold this 12-3 lead. Payoff. That's ball 4 low. So the Lions get a leadoff hitter. Leadoff walk by Will Record. That'll bring up the left fielder, Jordan Harley, as I mentioned. He reached on a throwing error trying to bunt, and then he tripled to center field his last at bat. So Armstrong going to come in and try to take the bunt away. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball stays out. 1 ball, no strikes. So this would be the time to strike. The Lions still have 3 at bats. 9 runs is a huge deficit, but it's happened before. Stretch, pitch, that's down low. 2 balls, no strikes. And the Lions have went back to Coach Kittle at third and Coach Miller at first. I think that happened last inning, but I get a nod of approval from my engineer on my left. Producer Jake Ayler. That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. So he'll be definitely taken here. When we got the top of the lineup up, we get a couple guys on. And stretch. 3-0. That's ball 4 high. So that'll bring up Anton Meir, and you wonder how long they're going to go with Beneke. I mean, again, 9-run lead, but things get a little sketchy. We get a couple guys on, and somebody hits a double, and all of a sudden it's 12-6, and so got to get 1 foot in front of the other first, though. So Anton steps in. Anton's 0 for 3. Pitch, it's a fastball right in there, strike 1. Lawson on deck, followed by Harrison. Stretch. The 0-1. Curveball that's bounced towards second. They'll flip to second for the force. The throw to first, not in time. So they get the lead runner there, Harley, but the Lions get first and third. Hilliard's, nice flip to Gilbride, but Anton too quick to turn 2 on. So the Lions have runners on first and third. 1 out here. Jake's 0 for 3, but the last time he lined out, and the right fielder, Mihelicek, made a diving catch on him. Armbruster in at third. Swung on and lifted down the right field line, foul. No balls, 1 strike. On deck's Andrew Harrison, followed by Brennan Martin. Stretch. The 0-1. That curve stays high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like we lost the feed there for a minute, but I think engineer producer Jake Ayler got it back. Pitch. That swung on, hit hard to first. They're going to go to second for the fielder's choice. Back to first. Jake's safe. So again, hit hard to the first baseman, Lampert. So that'll be a 3-6 fielder's choice and an RBI. So that makes the score 12-4. That'll bring up Andrew Harrison. Four runs, 3 hits, 3 errors. We'll be back after this on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. we're back for the top of the 8th. Lions trail at 12-4. Score 3 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Get on the board here. Leading off for Suffolk will be left fielder Alex Sorrentino Burns. He takes the first pitch for a called strike. Singled and reached on a hit by pitch and reached on a fielding error. Pitch, curveball, stays away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Lions do have the shift on. Jake Lawson on the other side of second base. Anton shading him slightly towards left center. Pitch, fastball stays high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kicks, he fires. Curveball just misses. 3 balls, 1 strike. Kicks and fires. Fastball, called strike 2. He thought that was ball 4. He was headed to first, but not questioning the umpire. He just getting back, grabs his bat and gets back in there. We'll have a payoff pitch. Three-two, here it comes. Fastball, now that's high, ball 4. So he does end up getting his walk out of it. Bring up Jack Mihelicek, the right fielder, and hit by the pitch and singled. Stretch, pitch, fastball swung on and foul tipped, 0-1. Stretch, Lamb delivers, curveball down. Gutzweiler keeps it in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch. He's going to throw to first. Gets back easily. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch. Curveball stays high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Stretch. And the 2-1. Fastball swung on, grounded to Mason in third. He'll throw to Lawson for 1, back to first. Safe at first, but a nice play by Ethan there. Gathered himself through a strike to Jake. Jake with a nice turn to get the lead runner. Mihelicek beat it out on the back end, but the Lions get the lead runner. That'll bring up Sam Allenbrewster. Sam has been hit by the pitch and walked and stole a base. So 1 out on the inning. Pitch, curve, stays down. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch. Pitch. That fastball stays up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Hilliard on deck and then the top of the lineup. Stretch. Pretty good lead at first. Pitch swung on and missed. Good fastball down. 2 balls, 1 strike. That swung on and fouled back. Stretch. 2-2, that's high, ball 3. So full count. We'll see if Mihelichak takes off on the full count pitch. Stretch. Payoff pitch. Runner does run, swung on and popped up. Shallow center. Nobody's covering second base. Mir comes in. He'll make the catch for the second out. That would be Leighton Flam's responsibility to cover second. So 2 down. That'll bring up Cole Hilliard. Cole's had a single and a walk. 2 outs in the 8th. Stretch. Fastball up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball swung on and line to Mir in center, but and falls in front of Anton. I thought he was going to be able to get that, but it was definitely in front of him, a base hit. He throws back behind the runner at second, but he's able to get back safely. So they have 2 out and 2 on. That's Hilliard's second hit of the game. We're going to have a pinch runner at first base for Hilliard. They're waiting for the runner. Here he comes. I'm assuming he'll stay in at second base. That'll be Joe Norris, a freshman infielder.
Hey, Jake, I accidentally clicked the inning switch instead of the ball button. Do you know how to get it back?
Stretch. Pitch to Roberts is high, ball 1. Stretch, runners get their lead. Pretty good leads. Pitch, fastball swung on and hit the pretty good right center, but record on his horse. He'll get over and he'll make the catch. And end the inning. Nice running catch there by Will. For Suffolk in the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We're in the middle of the 8th. Suffolk 12, Mount St. Joe 4 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're going to keep it here for a minute, go over some of the names for the Lions Dugout Club. The single club is Jennifer Houston. Ricky Pate, a 2007 grad that played baseball here at Mount St. Joe. The double club, Ryan Bucalo, 2003 pitcher. Ricky Pate was an infielder. Kim Price. Lois Gutzweiler. Michael Mayer, 2007. Hopefully Michael gets in the Hall of Fame someday. Brandon Lee Kessler, the Perry family. Gerald and Vianna Kessler. The triple club, Tony and Nancy Isaacs. Robert Redding, 98, played for me. Jeremy, 02, baseball player, and Aaron Viltra, his wife. Jeremy played for me. East Central Baseball Booster Club, Donnie Nagel, 04, and the Mason family. In the Home Run Club, Andy I, 02, baseball player. Pete and Amy Meir, current parents of Anton Mera, player on the team. Kyle Hensley, 97, who now has his own dentist practice, I-State Agriculture Research. So we thank all you folks, and always go to our website for the link to please give to the program to help these guys out on these type of trips. They work hard all year round trying to be the best they can be, so please support the Lions. Got a new pitcher on the mound for Suffolk. It'll be left-handed pitcher, sophomore Cam Martin, and a lefty, so 1 inning. Beneke does give up a run. And let's see. We have no okay, we're trying to find it. It looks like he's thrown a third of an inning so far. And 1 strikeout. So probably faced a left-handed batter or something along that line. And So Cam Martin's going to be throwing to Max Martin. Don't know if those are brothers or twins or cousins or, brothers from another mother. Who knows? So Brennan Martin will step in for the Lions as they bat in the 8th inning. Brennan flied out, walked, and doubled to deep right center. Got a left-on-left matchup here. Fastball's down, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch. The 1-0. Fastball, called strike at the knees. Brennan didn't really like that. Seemed a little low, but 1 ball, 1 strike. Right at the knee. The umpire's been very, very good, so not many complaints out of either dugout. Curveball, that stays way high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Martin out of the stretch also. 2-1, fastball low and away, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Martin. Really good eye though by Brennan. Down 8 runs, you want to make sure you get something you can handle or you just take it. Need a base runner. 3-1 pitch. That's inside, ball 4. So he does work the walk. That'll bring up Kevin Schaff. Kevin hit a 2-run home run last at bat. Straight away left field. Kevin facing the left-hander Martin. Stretch. Brennan with a short lead at first. Kicks and fires. That ball's down. Ball 1. Martin throws from the third base side of the rubber. One ball, no strikes. Stretch. Pitch. Fastball way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So Martin struggling to throw strikes here as he comes out of the bullpen with a 8-run lead. That's the worst thing you can do is start walking guys. Again, he's not trying to do that, but you really want to try to force the other team to hit when you're up by 8. 2-0. Yeah, right down the middle, took the pitch, which he should have. Down 8 runs, you got to take that strike. And you're still ahead in the count. And with the stream here. Really don't know why it keeps cutting in and out, but we're working hard at it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. And the 2-2 fastball swung on and fouled. Past Coach Kittle at third. Got inside in what we call inside in his kitchen, and Kevin was able to fist it off and foul it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch. The 2-2. Swung on and popped up. Shallow center field. And the second baseman, Norris, is going to go out. And he stayed in the game to make the catch. So 1 out in the inning. That'll bring up Jackson Gutzweiler. Jackson's 0 for 2, been hit by a pitch. On deck, Ethan Mason. In the hole, Will Record. Stretch, pitch, falls down in the dirt. Nice stop by Max Martin back there. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch, pitch. That ball's up, 2 balls, no strikes. So again, falling behind the hitter. 2-0. Fastball right in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, swung at a bad ball in his eyes. 2 balls, 2 strikes on a fastball. Stretch. Pitch, that's swung on, it could be 2. They call it a balk. So we'll get to go back and do this all over again. Brennan Martin will stay at second, so a potential double play is going to be wiped out. Brennan will go to second on the balk. And Jackson will get another shot here. So that's twice a balk's been called on pitchers for not pausing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll literally do it all over again. Martin with his leadoff second. The 2-2. Fastball fisted. Got a piece of it, fouled him off. Count remains 2-2. 2-2. Stretch. The 2-2. Curve. That hit him. So that'll bring up Ethan Mason. So the Lions got a couple base runners on. That's 2 hit by pitches there for Jackson. Any way to get on in this situation when you're down big. Ethan's 0 for 3, strikeout and a couple flyouts.
Get fun up there, 14. Head on a bear on it.
On deck, Will Record. Stretch, runners take their lead. That's swung on and lifted high to right. Under its Mihalabak, he makes Mihalacek, and he makes the catch for the second out. The runners cannot advance. So that'll bring up Will Record.
Get it rolling with 2.
Will on the day has flied out a couple times and walked. Stretch, runners get their lead off first and second. Pitch swung on and tapped to short. And Gilbride's going to throw on over to first for the out, and that'll end the inning. For the Lions, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left. We're through 8 complete. Suffolk 12, Mount St. Joe 4 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network.
New arm.
And a new pitcher for the Lions in the ninth. It'll be right-handed pitcher Brendan Hosler. Brennan making his second appearance of the year. In his first outing, really nice outing. In an inning and 30, struck out 1 and didn't allow a hit or a walk. He'll face Gilbride leading it off. Gilbride's got a couple of hits, hit by pitch. First pitch, it's a strike called. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1, curveball stays out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind. Curveball stays out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch, fastball, good fastball at the knees, low and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Froze Gilbride on that one. 2-2. Fastball down and in, a good pitch, lifted towards mirror in center field. Anton in his tracks, he makes the catch. Nice pitch there by Brendan. 1 up, 1 down. So we're going to have a pinch hitter here. We're going to get that pinch hitter. 16 for 34. So that's in the 3 hole. That's going to be Adam Braid, a junior catcher. Left-handed hitting hitter. So Braid pinch hitting. First pitch is ball down and in. Next pitch is a called strike. Good fastball. Pitch swung on, hit foul, passed down the right field line, past the Suffolk dugout. Quickly ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hostler delivers. Fastball, I think he went. He said he did. Bray doesn't like the call, but that's the 2nd out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. And that'll bring up Max Iorio, the center fielder. Max has homered and tripled today, so he's had a pretty good day. So 2 up, 2 down. The line's going to shift. Nah, it doesn't look like it too much. Now they're going to. Kevin's going to go on the other side of second, and Anton's going to shade towards right center. Curveball, a dandy, drops right in there for called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Brennan looks really sharp. No balls, 1 strike. Delivers, fastball, fouled off, down the right field line. Quickly ahead, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Kicks, fires, breaking ball in the dirt, swung on and missed. Gutzweiler with a nice block. He'll throw on to Martin for the putout, so that'll be strikeout swinging, out 2-3. Suffolk goes nothing across in the 9th. We're in the middle of the 9th. Suffolk 12, Mount St. Joe 4 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Got a couple of changes for Suffolk. We're going to get these here in a minute. So 22 on the mound. That is Jack Ramo, it looks like, a right-handed pitcher. And let's see if he's thrown yet this year. He's appeared in one game, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits and a run. Sorrentino Burns moves from left field to first base. Number 8, the left fielder, is now Colin Flynn. And 15 is catching. That's Stephen Nardelli. So I think we got all the changes right. First pitch is a ball to Jordan Harley as he leads off the 9th. Jordan is tripled and walked. Next pitch called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, coach kind enough to walk over and give us all these changes. It can get confusing later in the game when there's a multiple subs. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, curveball drops right in there. Nice pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the big one now.
1-2 delivery. Curveball swung on and missed. Did hit the ground. They'll have to make the put out at first, which they do. That'll go K swinging 2-3. And that'll bring up, looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Anton Meir. And that'll be Cole Kerrigan. Cole in limited bats. He's 3 for 12 on the year. Does have a double. And on deck, it looks like we have another pinch hitter. We'll get that to you here. First pitch, curve, drops right in there. Nice pitch. No balls, 1 strike. BO1. Another good breaking ball. Swung through it. No balls, 2 strikes. Suffolk's 4th pitch of the game. The starter, Buckland went 6. Now they've had 3 guys trying to go an inning each here. That's a ball down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery, curveball that's tapped to third. He waited back on it. The throw long across the diamond. That's in the dirt. That'll be a throwing error on the third baseman, Armbruster. So his problem there, he waited back. He needed to come and get it. And when he threw it, and it didn't have the arm strength. He threw it in the ground. So the Lions have a base runner. Another pinch hitter. This is number 46. This is Owen Metzi, a freshman from Marymount High School in Cincinnati. Pitch, fastball swung on and popped out to left field. And that's the catch is made for the 2nd out of the inning. So Metzi is retired, and now we got another pinch hitter. It'll be number 40, Tyler Herbers, with 2 out and a runner on first. Tyler has 1 at bat on the season. That was actually Metzke's first official college at bat in a varsity game. They're not. Short lead on first by Kerrigan. Swing and a miss by Herbers. No balls, 1 strike. Going to throw to first. I have no idea why they're doing that. Up 12-4, the base runner's going absolutely nowhere. 2 outs, runner on first. And I just heard somebody in the dugout say focus on the hitter. That's absolutely correct. Fastball stays high, 1 ball, 1 strike to Tyler. Tyler, a junior from Oak Hills High School in Cincinnati. Stretch. Pitch. Curveball swung on and grounded in the hole into left field, a base hit. So that'll keep the line inning going, and that'll bring up another pinch hitter, Nick Shields. So these guys that are all lined up to pinch hit are hoping for that guy in front of them to get on so they get a shot.
28-36.
So Nick is announced into the game. Nick is 0 for 2, just a couple at bats so far. He's played 3 games. Little trivia, Nick's a student worker for me at Mount St. Joe, does a nice job for me. Pitch, swung on and fouled at the plate. Got that early shift, that 7 to 9 a.m. shift on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes doesn't quite make it at 7, but does a good job and works games for us also in the off season when baseball isn't involved. Foul strike at the plate, 0-1. Curveball dropped right in there. Before we sign off, we want to again give a good big shout out to Athletic Director Melanie Wagoner, Associate Athletic Director Joe Sparhawk, Administrative Assistant Carla Clark. Thank them for letting us be down here and broadcasting these games and sending them back to you. The 0-2 curveball stays down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, I want to reiterate how good the umpiring has been here today. Sometimes they're not so good. Today they've been really excellent. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down and in, 2-2, curveball, that's low too. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Nick Wheeler, really nice at bat going, working the count full after being down 0-2. So the runners will get an early start. Full count, 2 out. Runners go. That swung on and drilled to right, but right at the right fielder, Mela Helicek, and that'll end the ball game. So the final score here from Auburndale, Suffolk 12, Mount St. Joe 4. We're going to give you some totals here. Suffolk had 12 runs on 13 hits, 3 errors. The Mount 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors. Winning pitcher was the starter Buckland. The loser was the starter Kist. Kist is now 1-1, and the winning pitcher Buckland is now 1-0. Looks like time of the game is about 2 hours 47, 2 hours 48 minutes. Coaches are shaking hands. We're going to get ready to sign off here. Please, in the next few minutes, Blake Watson will be going on the air to broadcast the 2 softball games. Softball teams on a little bit of a losing streak, so they're looking to get back on track. The Lions now have dropped 3 in a row after that big win against Ohio Northern in Game 1 on Sunday. Since then, they've dropped 3 in a row. They'll look to get back on track when they play a doubleheader on Friday. So for Jake Ayler, this is Chuck Murray signing off. We'll see you on Friday. For now, so long, everybody.